Midterm break is coming, and we're all stressing about completing assignments instead of learning about IT-related subjects because this is what college does to us. Imagine this. Your boss comes to you telling you, no, ordering you, to make an e-commerce website for the company. And you thought, alright, I can do that. And he wants to see some results after lunch break. Crap. But it's okay, don't panic yet. This is why you're watching this video. From our small pool of knowledge, we present to you. Learn how to create an e-commerce website in 10 minutes or less.
Before developing your own e-commerce website or even accessing another website, you will be needing a few things before you can start doing any of those. Now, if you want to access an e-commerce website, you will simply need a device that can connect to the internet and display information. But if let's say you want to develop your own e-commerce website, you will definitely need a computer because that's going to be doing everything necessary from designing to coding the website. And you'll also need a server as that is where you're going to be hosting the website for other users to access into it. But one of the most crucial requirements when creating an e-commerce website is a database system, since that's going to store all the data that will be collected from users.
There are steps listed out for you to design your own e-commerce website, luckily. Like a guidebook, only it doesn't need a degree in engineering. I'm talking about you, IKEA. Here's a simple diagram. You have to go through information gathering, to analysis, to design, to development, to system testing, and sometimes to maintenance. Information gathering is pretty self-explanatory. It's basically gathering of information. Chicken rice. Rice with chicken. Gather your team together for a meeting and decide the goals, resources needed, and don't forget how to spend your raise. It's like a food pyramid. Rice, chicken, and cucumbers. Analysis is where your focus isn't just on the website, but on customers and products. Use another website as reference and compare their prices with yours. If you think you can lower your prices, do it. Designing is basically painting the website. You got parts of the website working together, the looks of the website, how much sparkle you need, all the good stuff. Development is the bread and butter of the website. You're basically going to be the person behind this door writing HTML codes or CSS codes. So development is basically giving birth, and system testing is for you to grow up. Let it explore the world. If someone complains about it doing something wrong, slap some codes on it. But do remember to maintain and update the website if there is any change of information or errors.
Now, we are going to compare between two very popular e-commerce websites, which is Lazada and Amazon. Both of them are popular in their own region and have some differences between them. Those differences is what makes users to be able to have different experience when using both of them. In comparing between Lazada and Amazon homepages, you can see that for Lazada, they would immediately display all the different types of products that they have on sale. However, Amazon takes a different approach on their homepage and they immediately show all the types of deals that they have. First, let's take a look at Lazada. When you search up an item on Lazada, let's say a vacuum cleaner, they will show you all the different types of brands of vacuum cleaner that they have. They also allow you to choose how you would like to sort the items in which order you would like, maybe following popularity or prices. Let's say that you find an item that you really like on Lazada. Now, Lazada shows you a lot of information, but it gets straight to the point, which gives it a minimalistic view. Now, let's take a look at Amazon this time. Just like Lazada, they will show you all the different types of brands that they have for that particular item that you search, in this case here, a vacuum cleaner. However, one of the differences is that they will show you the brand from their sponsors first before showing you the other vacuum cleaners in this. Now, when you find an item that catches your eye from Amazon, they will give you a very detailed explanation about the product you chose, which is good, gives you a lot of information, but it gives a lot of clutter towards it when you compare it with Lazada. Now, let's compare what happens when you add items to your shopping cart in both websites. Now for Lazada, the moment you add an item to your shopping cart and you go back to your shopping cart, they would let you check out easily, no hassle. However, for Amazon, they will show you different types of items that other users have purchased together with the same item that you are about to check out with, so you stay longer in their website. Now that we have compared between the two websites, they can still be improved. We're going to be looking at what Lazada can do to improve their website. Now, one of the most complained issue on Lazada is delayed deliveries. Now, delayed deliveries tend to make customers angrier and then they become frustrated, which will lead them to leaving a negative review, and that's not good. What Lazada can do is give their users a soft reminder to at least buy their gifts early if what they were planning to buy was to be gifted on that day itself. Lazada has a policy where users have to wait for 6 hours before they can make their cancellation. Now, this is a huge problem for some users who are unable to log in back into their account due to some unforeseen circumstances. Now, because they can't connect back to their account and make that cancellation, cash on deliveries are less effective because now the customer no longer wants that product. What Lazada can do to solve this problem or reduce it, they can completely remove their policy of that 6 hours wait. Once in a while, Lazada runs into some technical errors which forces them to cancel on their customers' purchases. Now, let's say the customer wants to buy back that item, but that item used to be on sale and now it's not, so they have to pay the full price of it and maybe they are unable to afford for it. What Lazada can do next time, if they're really forced to cancel on that order, they can compensate that customer with a voucher to at least appease them. We are all human, and the people who work at Lazada are human as well. As humans, we tend to make mistakes. Sometimes deliveries ends up being delivered to the wrong place, or they might have been packaged with the wrong item. What Lazada can do to avoid these problems is that they could appoint someone to ensure that these mistakes don't happen again in the future. Last but not least, there has been some complaints that Lazada has been providing low quality items. What Lazada have to do is that they have to keep a close eye on their seller to ensure that none of this happens again.
This is quite important. You don't want to repeat mistakes done by other major companies. It's okay to follow others' footsteps, but not till death. Here's a list of common mistakes done by other companies. 1. Data breach. What is it? It's when hackers steal your data. It can be your customer's credit card information, address, or any other sensitive data. 2. The law. You would think your greatest enemy is your opponent. No, the law is the first gate you have to pass through before you can even compete. There are many laws out there, so I suggest you to do research on it. An example would be General Data Protection Regulation. 3. Counterfeit products. If you're here to sell fake or rip-off products, the exit button is at the top right corner. If you're not, the sector is still not clear for you.
Sector is clear. Not clear.
There's a possibility that your supplier is selling counterfeit products. So know your suppliers, guarantee that your customers will get the best quality of products.
That is all for this video. Thank you for watching. If you have any comments, just leave them down below. Keep them honest, 100% you. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a like. Don't forget to share this video and hope you all have a wonderful day.